Hey everybody, what's up? This is Sweezy's World. Could be your world. Glad y'all here. Really appreciate it. Hope everybody's had a great day. Like I said, I had to go to the dentist again today and get some work done. Nothing worse than going to the dentist, right? Always usually means pain. So, hey, look, I like to talk about things that do interest me, and there's a lot of crap going on out there that does interest me a whole lot. And before I start, I do want to kind of maybe put this out here just a little bit. And it's a little biblical thing. This is from Revelation. And it says, another horse came out, a fiery red one. Okay. This rider was given the power to take peace from the earth and to make people kill each other. Sound familiar? That's right. To him was given a large sword. Amen. All right. Do we not live in some perilous times? Yes, we do. Is there not war going on everywhere? Are people not being threatened in other countries and other stuff? Are we not losing in a lot of European countries the right to free speech? United Kingdom has thrown the free speech out the door. You can't really talk about anything that's against their narrative over there without them coming and arresting you. Just saying, it's kind of screwy. If you remember, back the last administration, we had something along those lines happen where the administration at the time went to Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at the time and a few other ones and told them that if you see any of this stuff here, these posts cannot be there. They have to be deleted. Talk about ending free speech. Luckily, this administration who came in put an end to all that. And we have free speech pretty much again. But could we lose it? Could we lose free speech completely? I don't know. What's going on in Europe, what's going on in the United Kingdom is pretty scary. I don't think that they even really know what's going on. The people in London and all through the UK, they're demonstrating by the hundreds of thousands to get free speech back and get the government out of their hair. And, it's probably going to take, they're like this freaking close to maybe some kind of rebellion or a revolution again, something. Because these people are getting tired. They're getting tired all over the European world, Germany, a lot of countries. They're, France. They're getting tired of the government closing in on their free speech, arresting them because they have a different of opinion. You should be allowed to have a difference of an opinion. And once you lose that, you lose freedom. And, Europe is kind of starting to lose their freedoms big time. We almost started to lose our freedoms here with the last administration. Luckily, it didn't get that far. But it could happen again. It could happen again. We could lose our First Amendment. We could, lose your Second Amendment. A lot of other countries like Australia and England and places like that, they lost they didn't really have a Second Amendment, but they lost the right to keep and bear arms. And a lot of countries all around the world are trying to do that so that their people cannot protect themselves. I'm a firm believer that you should have the right to protect yourself in any way you can. I am. Being an ex-military guy, I most definitely totally believe in the Second Amendment, which helps protect the First Amendment, your freedom of speech. But could they take it from you? A government could take it from you. There'd be a lot of holy heck over it, but yeah, they could. And I just want you to think about that. Think about the freedoms that we do have in this country and how other countries don't have those freedoms. And it's very important that we do what we can to maintain our freedoms. We have to elect at least people who, feel the same way, or at least are along the same line. No guarantees when you put somebody in office, because a politician is going to tell you anything to get you to vote for them, no matter what side of the fence they're on. And then once you vote for them, and once they get in, they may or may not do as they said. So this particular president we have now, he's doing an awful lot of what he said he was going to do. Now, a lot of people don't like that, but it's just true. This present administration is actually following through what they did during they're coming, to be elected. You know, uh, they're doing what they said they were going to do. They are. And a lot of people don't like it, especially on one side of the fence. They really, really don't like it. But it is what it is, right? We want freedom, and we don't want tyranny. But sometimes you got to kind of put a little together to get a little something. I don't know. Just opinion. But anyways, I just want you to think about that. I want you to make sure that you prepare in case some crazy stuff happens, right? We're in the beginning of the end times, folks. I mean, it's a simple fact. Now, how long is that going to take before this actually transpires? Nobody knows. No human knows. Put it that way. But you got to be ready for it. I mean, you could have some major issues pop up in anywhere, in any town, any suburb, any city, any major city. So I'm just saying, get your duckies in a row. Be prepared, because we're like this close on a worldwide basis of losing our freedoms. We're always kind of this close, but now we're this close. So we just have to be prepared for that. That's all. So, all right, then. Hey, look, I'm glad you stopped by. I really am. I appreciate y'all being here. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up or whatever. I appreciate it. And everybody be good, be careful, and enjoy. And we'll be back this weekend. We'll catch you later.